FBI agents are searching the home of a man suspected of throwing a Molotov cocktail at OpenAI CEO Sam Altman's home. The suspect is accused of traveling from Spring, Texas to attack Altman's home in San Francisco. The CBS News chief correspondent Matt Gutman joining us live now. Matt, what are you hearing about the suspect at this hour?
Juliet, the suspect obviously in federal custody at this point. You saw in those images you just showed that constables in Spring, Texas took him in along with federal officials. Now, he's accused of firebombing Sam Altman's Mission Hill home in San Francisco at about 4 a.m. on Friday. And authorities also say that about an hour and 7 minutes later, the suspect was seen prowling outside the OpenAI headquarters downtown with what he claimed to be a can of kerosene, threatening to set that on fire as well. He'd had some writings recently saying that he felt that AI was an existential risk and that it was a race to the grave, that it should be stopped as quickly as possible. Obviously, authorities are on this. They found apparently copious data to link him to the attack itself and some of his blog post writings. But, you know, they're obviously highly concerned. And Sam Altman also, almost immediately after the attack, he was up in the middle of the night, put out something that was unique to him. I mean, he hadn't actually shown us a lot about his personal life, but he put out on his blog an image of his son and his partner, saying that, you know, I'm sharing this photo in the hopes that it might dissuade the next person from throwing a Molotov cocktail at our house, no matter what they may think about me. And then he seemed to connect it to the greater debate in the country about AI in general, saying we should de-escalate the rhetoric and tactics and try to have fewer explosions in fewer homes, figuratively and literally, Juliet.
Yeah, and this is the latest, or there's other attacks, people linked to AI or data centers in just a few days, correct?
Yeah, I think that there's growing national concern about AI and data centers, and the two are linked, right? Because obviously in order to have an AI chatbot talk back to you, there needs to be a data center that handles all that massive incoming information, and they are sprouting up all over the country. One of them was presented to the Indianapolis City Council, and one of the council members voiced support for a $500 million data center just outside of Indianapolis. And then a short time after that, Monday, just a few days before Sam Altman's home was allegedly firebombed, this man, Ron Gibson in Indianapolis, had 13 bullets fired through his front door, right towards his kitchen table, right where his son had been playing with Legos the night before. That obviously could have been horrific. And a note was left there saying, no data centers. There's concern that data centers consume a tremendous amount of energy. It jacks up people's electrical bills. There's also issues of noise, environmental concern, and also the fear of what this does to a community with a massive influx of money and a pretty big consumption of land as well. So I think we're seeing a general trend in the country that as people feel edgier and more concerned about AI and the rise of data centers, some people seem to be taking matters into their own hands. Juliet.
Boy, all right, Matt Gutman. Matt, thank you.